Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, bambiixfashion. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make these dad jeans into mom jeans. And sorry that I'm moving around like this. I was cramping and I was really just trying to do this video, but it was hurting so badly. Anyways, we are going to start off by taking the belt tabs off of the side seams. Well, the side seam is there and then the belt tab is like an inch away from it. So if you have more than one belt tab by the side seam, remove that too, alright? And that was done, remove the stitching by the bottom of the waistband. This would ensure that you get the waistband removed from the actual pants so that we can take in the side seams. Like legit, my father may have killed somebody in these jeans because what is that? Like, what is that? I washed it twice and it's not coming out. It could possibly be blood, but blood washes out, right?
Analysts found blood spatter. When tested, the blood was clearly not his.
So we're gonna have to find a way to cover this up. So as I don't want to hurt my fingernails, which I've been doing forever, I got Danny to help me do my button thing because my nails are very delicate. And yes, okay, so he's doing it right now. Don't hurt yourself. So we got this pliers thing here and it's quite rusty, but don't worry about that, just don't use it on white pants. And this is what it looks like, and it's gonna come off like that. So he's using a finger to hold it up and now he's squeezing it from the underneath and pushing it up towards the top. See, so now he's getting a little wedge of it. Look at that, look at that. Oh, squeeze it, baby, squeeze it, yes! And it's a pop. And yes. After that was removed, I turned the pants inside out, zipped it up, buttoned it, and then I pinned the side seams to where I wanted the pants to fit. This is a show where I'm going to stock it up. So I need to make a curve that comes from there to here. And I don't want it too tight because if I gain weight or I'm eating or anything. So now the back hair is sticking out, right? What you can do is you can take out this seam and bring the back in more than the front. And you see how it instantly brings it thing? I'm going to take out this seam and I'm going to bring in this back piece to fit the line in the front. And it's going to go in nicely. And I don't want it too tight because I gain and lose weight quickly, so I just want it so it has a little bit of room and I can still wear a belt with it. Alright? So this is how it will normally be, and this is how it will be if you like stitch it down normally. But because I want the back seam, the back to fit me a little tighter at the waist, I'm just going to scoot this out a bit like that, so the back will be brought in a little bit more. So you see how that excess is out? When you flip it over, it should still be smooth, so make sure you bring it down a good ways. So I'm going to pin it now and keep flattening it because it shouldn't have any bulges or anything there. So keep flattening it. Actually go from the bottom and go up. And when you're sewing, do it the same way. Go from the bottom and go up. And just make a note right here because this is where the pocket is. So you're going to have to go really slow over this part here because it's going to be thick. And you don't want to break your needles.
My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side.
So I put in the needle and we're going to start from here. I'm going to backtrack. Now we're going to be going over some really thick pieces, so you just go slow, alright? When this is done, make sure it fits you like you want it to fit before you cut. When everything is good, you cut off the excess, and then we are going to start working with the waistband. So I removed the stitch at the top stitch of the waistband, and I'm going to just show you right now how you open it. Just open it like that. That's how we have to sew it. But before we do that, I'm going from one side and I'm marking where the waist matches the new size seam, and then I'm going to the other side and I just mark where that side matches the new size seam. And between the two pins there, that's the excess that we have to remove. So the pins show where we have to stitch to. Sorry I don't have a good shot of this, but we basically just now match up the pins, so make sure they meet, and then you pin on the inside of the waistband.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now.
It was harder for me to do this side of the waistband because of the label, and I was being super lazy and I didn't want to remove the label to put it back on. So I had to do a lot of squeezing and trying to get as much fabric as possible without removing the label. And here I am just marking where I need to sew. And this is the other waistband, just showing you how I'm stitching it. So the other side of the waistband, I should say. So pretty much you just flap it open and you stitch it evenly all the way down. And this is how it looks. Cut off the excess, turn it inside out and reattach it to the top of the pants. You just stitch where you remove the stitch in the beginning. I use the same color thread, like a yellowish brownish color, to do those stitchings. And this is how it looks. Why am I not? Right, there you go. This is how it looks. And now I'm just reattaching the belt tabs. So for one part, I actually had to hand sew it. So I just hand sewed it because it still had the outer piece there. So it should be good. Right? So this pants leg now. I didn't want to risk doing both pants leg at the same time and then having to resize it and like fix it afterwards. So I did one pants leg, tried it on, and then transferred it to the other pants leg, and yeah, it worked out good.
I don't wanna waste what's left.
Alright, let's cover up this evidence.
And love is all we'll ever trust.
I found this daisy trim on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box, and I decided to cut them into single pieces and just stick them all over the pants. The white was just a bit too plain for me, so I got Puffy Paint and I stuck a little, see, is it a little cute? And I stuck a little dot of yellow in the center so it actually looks like daisies. My what do you call this? My fabric paint had exploded, so I'm actually wiping it off with a pencil. And I stuck the daisies all over and it's done. Yay, you're daisies! Bye!
Asking you if you're okay. Say your body's here, your mind's away. Daydreaming of what's to come. Cartoons all day, yeah, my foot. Mama's wondering why your grades are poor.